Hello friends, Old Swab here, and this is a continuation of a trip I started yesterday, episode 2, and I broke it up like this because it was a long haul that was going to get too long of a stream, and I didn't want y'all getting bored. So I just had to
Let's
get
get
some
this job
diesel
done.
fuel. Now
Turn
I'm gonna
left.
head back to the highway. If I can find my way out of this here
Okay,
place.
let's find a new route.
You can see we're carrying a couple of yard trucks. Not an extremely hard or heavy load. We're going to Montana. Yes, sir. Montana is where we're heading. And I had to go out of my ways a little bit to find this here diesel fuel because I had already got me a warning that I was low on fuel. We got her fueled up and heading down the road. There we go, back in the truck where we belong. I think I'm on an alternate road now. There's a police sitting there. Well, I sure enough ain't speeding. And this here Volvo I'm driving, I'm pretty sure it's the Volvo. Yeah, it's a 12 speed, and it's going to do the job for us. And you can see we're hauling a yard truck, 2 of them, matter of fact, 29,000 pounds. And we've got 635 miles to go, so we got a bit of a trip yet in front of us. But we'll get her done. And if it gets too long, well, I'll make an episode 3. It's that simple. Well, I thank y'all for joining me. Yes, I do. I appreciate it that you watch. Hope you enjoy it, and that you'll give me a like and subscribe, hopefully. Tell your friends, yeah. And go ahead and drop a comment. I'd appreciate it. Yes, sir. I look forward to having some comment. Yep. It's been a pretty nice day here today. It surely has. I got a lot accomplished today. And I feel it. I'm tired. I really am. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep good tonight after doing physical labor like I did today. Now, it may not seem like it was much when you're a young person, but I'm not a young person anymore. No, sir. Yeah, it was cleaning all of my vinyl siding on the house and scrubbing my decks, my porches, and then painting my ramp. It needed a painting, so I got all that done today, and that was quite a bit of continuous activity for me anyhow. But got it done.
Get ready to turn right.
And won't have to worry about it for another year. Turn right, the man says. Well,
Turn
looks
right.
like an on-ramp. We could do that. There we go. Let me take my old ugly mug off here. There. Now you can just concentrating on listening to my melodious voice. Oh yeah. Let's see, I don't know what lane I'm wanting to ride in just yet. I see a car coming up there on the blind side. Didn't have no headlights on that car. That's not good. It's like some real people driving. So we get this gear shifted here. I forget about it. Can't make no speed like that. Yeah, can't make no speed with skipping it. You skip a gear now and then, but skipping a couple of them when you're not making enough RPMs already.
Keep right,
well,
and then exit right.
Keep right and exit right, he says. Well, we can do that.
Exit right.
All right, here we go. Exit and right. I'm hoping it won't stop and get fuel again. I don't know. Like I said, I just filled it up, so hopefully that'll take us the rest of the way. We still got a pretty good ways to go. Yeah, we do. And we got red light up here. I reckon we'll just have to stop, won't we? Yeah.
Go straight.
Oh, the man says go straight. That's what we'll do. Yeah, I've been fishing today on the virtual reality. I wasn't streaming. I was just fishing, just relaxing, kicking back here. And it's a relaxing game, real VR fishing. And I've been doing it for, I guess, probably over 5 years now. Almost every day I get on there. I mean, there's some days that I miss, but I really enjoy that game. It's nice and relaxing. You meet some nice people on there. I do stream it, but I didn't do that today. I didn't stream on Gran Turismo, which that was my first streams were on Gran Turismo on the PlayStation 5. Now this American Truck Simulator is on the computer, the PC. And I
Keep
really
left,
like it
and
well.
then turn left.
And like a lot of people, I'm waiting for this to come out on the PS5.
Turn
and that's
left.
supposed to happen this month. And I hope it does. I really do. That way I can play it when I'm down at my camper, which I probably won't be going till I guess Sunday. I may go down to the camper and stay a spell. I'd go sooner, but I got a wedding to go to Saturday. Yeah.
Get ready to turn right.
Get ready to turn right, he says. On the route
Turn right.
2, it looks like. Whoa, slow down here, Gertie. Yeah, we got to run right past that turn. There's a gas station right there, too. Good. But don't need it now. No, sir. And I wouldn't have made it that far if I hadn't stopped and got fuel. I couldn't have made it this far. I would have run out of the fuel. And I don't like doing that. I've done it before, and that cost me some time. All that noise you're probably hearing, clicking and banging there, that's my gear shifter. Yeah, it's a Logitech gear shifter. It's a H shifter, and I have the modification on it that I had bought from, why can't I find 10th gear? There it is, finally. Mercy. But anyhow, I bought that modification for that Logitech 8 shifter. Because the shifter has 6 speeds and a reverse. Well, with the modification, I can do the selector and the range switch right on the shifter and use it as an 18 speed 8 shifter. And now you can do it without the modification, and what you had to do is dedicate some buttons on your steering wheel, which mine is a Logitech steering wheel, but you'd have to dedicate a couple buttons on your steering wheel for your selector and your range, and it works fine. I've done it. I've used that for a spell until I learned how to set up this 8 shifter with the 18 speed. I got the modifier, but the steering wheel with the buttons becomes a problem when you're turning the curve and you need to shift. And if you're turning your wheel, well, that means the buttons are turning right along with the wheel, and it's could get kind of awkward sometimes. So the shifter, it makes it a bit easier, and it's also, I don't know, it just makes the game a little more gooder. It more of a simulator type thing. Now, you don't have to shift gears. No, sir, you surely don't. You can run an automatic transmission. And my understanding that a lot of the newer trucks, that's exactly what they have. Yes, sir, they got the automatic transmission in it. And I hear they're pretty dang good. So, and the reason I mention that is for you older folks who may consider giving this game a go. You don't need a big fancy setup. No, sir, you don't need a shifter. You can run an automatic. I'd highly recommend using the steering wheel and pedals, though. It just makes it more absorbing in the game, and it's easier to
turn
control.
Right.
It's just a nice, relaxing game. You're not competing against nobody. You just work, playing the game at your own pace. Just relaxing. I've got me a jug of water here that I sip on, and you can have a cup of coffee or whatever it is you want to sip on, if anything, and just drive along. You can do multiplayer. You get in a convoy and drive along with some folks, and most of them I've met, which hadn't been a lot because I hadn't done a lot of convoys, but I've met some really, ooh, buddy, I hit that curve fast, I almost turned this rig over on its side. Yes, sir, I took that curve too fast. Yeah, I thought I was going to lay it on the side. Now that's something you can set up in your settings, is the physics of your truck and your trailer. You could have a really stiff one that doesn't move or sway, and you don't have any chance of flipping it on the side. But I've chosen to dampen that stiffness on this truck and trailer so that it's more realistic. Just like on that curve, that it'll lean over and it'll lay it on its side. You go too fast, because I've sure enough done it. Yes, sir. Now, it's not the end of the world when you do it. You can call and get assistance Or the game does some auto saves, like most games, and you can go back and load one of the auto saves before you had your wreck, and that way the wreck never happened. Yeah.
Keep right.
You can do it that way. Pull in for a vehicle inspection. I don't like this truck stop on the opposite side of the road.
Finding new route.
Finding a new route, he says. Well, I ain't got. You don't need to find a new route, but he don't know that. He's not overly bright. There we go. Let's get our truck weighed. Oh, he thanks me. 63,000 some pounds. I guess that's a trailer and a tractor and a load.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, we're gonna turn
left.
Oh, since I don't have head tracking, I wanna do it this way. You can look out the windows. There's no reason you can't. I just find I do more good with doing it this way.
Go straight.
Alright, we'll go straight. Straight as the road will allow us. Yes, sir. And I want to say howdy to my regular viewers. I surely do. I'm pretty sure I know who they are, and I appreciate you watching. Yes, sir, I do. Hope y'all continue to watch. Tell your friends. Come on now. Tell them. Hey, watch this old man get out here and play this game. Yeah. It's a nice and relaxing. You listen to him drone on and shoot, man, he'll put you right to sleep. It'll get you good and relaxed. You'll think you done took a sleeping pill. Yeah. Well, speed limit's 655, and we're going all right. We're doing 53 and picking up a little speed here. It's not a race car. It don't giddy up and go just as soon as you stomp on the throttle on the gas. No, sir. Looks like we've got a left turn up here. We're going to curve around to the left. Get on another big old highway. All right. Spokane, it says. Well, I guess that's on the way to Montana. Never been up in that part of the country. I'd love to go see Big Sky country up there in Montana. I bet that's something to see. But I don't think I want to go up there in the winter time. When I was younger, maybe, but not now. No, sir. Yeah. Some flat land, and you know the wind's going to blow. Ooh, buddy. It's going to get cold. That's way up there next to Canada. But I bet it. What I've seen of it on the TV and stuff, that's a beautiful country. Really beautiful, beautiful country. I'd like to see it before my time's up. Well, there's Spokane right there. We've got 411 miles to go. I think we'll be able to get
Keep
it all
left.
in on this stream. It'll run pretty long. It'll run an hour, that's for sure. The stream will. And I hope you're sticking with me for the whole ride. I enjoy your company. Yeah, I do. Yes. Yep. And I do have the chat thing turned on.
Keep left.
I don't know what's working because I don't know what, I've never had nobody say nothing on there yet. So I hope it's working. Maybe somebody will come across. Maybe one of my grandkids there up in the upper part of the state, they said they watch my streams. They said it's good for them while they're studying. Yeah. Well, I guess they're sort of,
Keep
I
left.
guess they're done with school. I don't know. My granddaughter now, I know she's going, what do they call that when you go to work for a place? While you're working on your master's, I forget what they call it. That's called
Keep left.
working your field, but you're working for a company at reduced pay or no pay. And anyhow, not in service, they coming out, it slips you in my mind. My mind goes blank, which ain't nothing unusual. Speed limit 65. Condor de Alina. Well, I reckon I don't know how to say it, and I'm trying not to. I'm not making fun of it. I just don't know how to say it. Oh man, we're going way too fast. We're going 82. Ooh, buddy, that's not good. That's not good at all. Slow this thing down. Look at, see that cab tilt there? Take that curve that fast? Yes, sir. That could be a big mistake doing something like that, going that fast. That speed limit of 65, it's I guess what somebody decided was a safe speed to travel this road, and you do over that, well, you're putting your life at risk and your property, and the worst part, you're putting other people's life at risk. Yes, sir. Don't want to do that. Look at all the pine trees here. Yeah, big pine forest. And the speed limit's dropped down to 60 now. You know, the game's got a lot of modifications that you can put on this for a lot of different things. For sound, for visual effects, for make it more absorbing, more realistic. The one I particularly like the best is the real signs and companies. I mean, it's got real trucks that go by, and it might be an Amazon or a UPS or a FedEx, and a lot of the real companies. And the service stations, same thing, got real names on them. And the stores you go by in town, they'll have real names. Things like Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. And if we do not know how to talk, we do not. Oh, Lordy. The Dunkin' Donuts, and I don't know what other stores there are, but there's a lot. We're kind of going up a mountain here, losing a little speed. Yeah. Lockhart Pass, I think that's it. Well, we're not going to Lockhart Pass. Left turn or a loop down here. It's going to be a curve to the left. You know, some of these, you'll go down the mountain like this, and they'll have actual truck escape ramps alongside the road. And I've never used one of them. I might just try that one day when y'all ain't looking. I might just hit one of them truck escape ramps when I'm just messing around. Uh-oh, got to pull in for another daggum way station. And it's over on the left again. Uh-oh, trailer damage. I knew I was close. That car was coming up the side of me.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Now you can sustain damage without it affecting your the income on your job. Up to a point you can sustain damage. I think after 5%, well, then it starts to, you have to pay, or it comes out of your pay is what I'm wanting to say. It'll come out of your pay for that damage. So I try not to hit anything, and I seen that car coming up there, and that's the sort of the way these AI vehicles will do. When you got to make a turn, that's when they'll get up there and ride along, right alongside of it. Yeah, I guess it's the same thing in real life when the truckers get out there and they want to make a turn, and there is a four-wheeler running right beside of them and won't move over and just stays right there. Now, I don't know about y'all, when I'm fixing to pass a big old truck, now that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass him. I'm not going to run alongside of him, getting in his blind spot, and he don't see me and he moves over for some reason. That could be ungood. So I believe when you go past one, you need to go ahead and pass it. Now, y'all see that orange flashing up there on the left side of my window screen there of the truck, and that's the blind spot warning. And it lights up, of course, just like in a vehicle, your car, let you know there's somebody over there. Don't get over and move over in the next lane. And I really like that in my personal vehicle. I made sure when I bought mine that it had that. It's a handy thing to have when you're going down the highway. But you can't rely on it 100%. You still gotta look. Yep. 274 more miles to go. 274 miles. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and finish this stream. 274 won't take us too awful long. And we'll get this part of our adventure out of the way. Now, I better get that speed down. Going 76 there in this 70. 70 is plenty fast enough. Now, on European Truck Simulator, most of the speed limit in Europe for trucks, big trucks, is 55. And there's a couple countries, just a couple, that'll let you get up to 60 or 62. Of course, their speed limits are in kilometers an hour. But what it comes out to is 55 mile an hour in most countries. So what I did do with my truck over there is I just set a top speed. It's like having a governor on your truck, on your vehicle, so
Keep
that
left.
it won't go over that certain speed. And I find that works out just fine in Europe. Of course, here in the States, it'll vary. You have a state like California where trucks are only allowed to go 55. But then you get into other states, I don't know, like maybe Utah or something like that, or a few others, speed limit will be 80. And right here it's 65, and I'm going 68. And you can see there on the bottom left what my speed is. And if I'm over the speed limit by, up to 3 miles an hour over it, it'll be kind of a pink color instead of white. Now once I get above 3 miles above the speed limit, it'll turn a bright red. And if I had the fines turned on, the game seems to have more police out there, and you'll get a ticket right quick.
Keep left.
Yes, sir. Ticket for speeding, for running yellow lights, just all kinds of things. You get in a wreck, you get a ticket for causing a wreck, for missing the scales, whether you're dodging them on purpose or not. And that's a big fine. That's $1,000 fine. And some of the speeding tickets, it depends on how much you're going over the speed limit. Well, some of them are like $700. Another thing I don't have turned on is that mandatory rest and sleep. I just don't care for that. I know if you want to do it like a true simulator, you do all that stuff. I've tried it, and I just didn't care for it. It seemed like all I did was spend my time stressing over where to pull in to get some rest. And when I did it, then I was stressing on getting my load there in the amount of time that I was allowed. And I said, well, I don't much care for that. I don't play this game to stress. I play this game to relax. And that's what I do. Even when I get in the bind, like I did a couple streams ago with that extra large load, and got it wedged in the gate just trying to get out of the shipping yards. Oh, there's some doozy things happen to me. And I'm terrible at backing these loads up. I do it in certain circumstances, but if it's an articulated load, a double trailer type thing, forget it. I'm not going to back it up. I have no idea how to. I guess if I sit and really concentrated and watch that trailer, which way it was going and stuff, but I just find it too challenging for me. I was talking to a truck driver one day about that, those articulated loads, and it seemed that he told me when he got to his destination with an articulated load, he didn't back that articulated load into the parking spot. He'd get out, unhitch that second trailer, and then he'd back the one that took to his truck into the parking spot, then go hook up onto the other trailer, and then back it into a parking spot. And I was thinking, I said, well, that's the way to do it. And I'd imagine some of these loads, on these articulated loads with two trailers, well, it might be going to two different spots. Well, you take the one trailer to one spot and just unhook it and drop it off, and they can use the yard truck to move the thing around where they want it. And then you just go on with the second trailer to wherever it needs to go. Can you imagine? They're in Australia where they have them, I don't know, look like a train on with the truck. It may be little 6 or 7 trailers
Keep left.
across all that open land. That'd be something to see, but it's a big open area, and something breaks down. I guess you're just stuck until somebody shows up. Of course, now they got these satellite phones and stuff where I guess you can call for help. And a lot of these trucks now have satellite tracking built onto them, so the companies can track right where that trailer is, especially if it's a high value cargo. And not only does that track the trailer, it tracks what that driver's doing. If he's lollygagging around, or if he's speeding or whatever. I imagine it keeps pretty track of you. And I understand now that they have an automatic log system built in this truck. See, you don't keep a log book anymore like you did way back when, because you can fudge on the log book. You know, you say you did this when you really did that. Butte discovered, so we're in Montana, because I'm pretty sure Butte is Montana. Yeah, I guess. Well, I know it's pronounced Butte. I've heard it too much, but I guess I could call it Butte. Nah, it's Butte. We know Butte. I've never been there, but I've sure enough heard of it. And I guess it's a right good sized city, and we're pointing our truck toward Billings right now, but our destination is Bozeman, B-O-Z-E-M-A, and I guess you could say Bozeman, but I call it Bozeman. Well, 84 miles to go, so we're just about destinated. Yeah, we are. So it's been a pleasant ride. I hope it's been pleasant for y'all. It's been get to see some pretty scenery, and I guess it's one reason to be a truck driver. And of course, the main thing, it's made a way to make a living. Whether it's a hard way to make a living or not, I don't know. I've never done it. Yeah, like most any job, there's good and bad with it. Of course, if you have a family, I guess that makes it kind of rough, makes it ungood. And I know how that is, being away from family all the time. You know, a truck driver may be away a week, 10 days. Well, when you're in the military, you may be away a year or more, and I've sure enough done it. Yeah, a couple times. I can't say that I particularly cared for it, but that goes with the territory. Being the military, you want to have some inconveniences, I guess you would call it. Speed limit's 45, alrighty. And it's back up to 70. There's an escape ramp right yonder. Now, we're not going to hit it with y'all on here or with me. I'll just do that myself and not be embarrassing myself any more than what I gotta. I do that pretty much anyhow. And you probably, if I have to back this load into a place to unload it, you'll see that yeah, it's right embarrassing the way I do things. 40 miles. Well, there was a song about 40 miles. Oh, it's 40 acres. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this truck around. Some people could turn on a nickel. Some could turn it right down. But I need 40 acres to turn this truck around. Oh, that was an old song. It was a good one. Then I think back in the 50s, Dwayne Nettie, now he didn't sing, he was a good guitar player. And I think he played a song called 40 Miles of Rough Road. I don't remember exactly the title.
Keep right,
but it
then
was
exit right.
really good music. Well, my opinion, anyhow.
Exit right.
Yeah, that's right. But I like Dwayne Eddy. He passed away not too long ago.
Go straight.
Oh man, he was one heck of a guitar player.
Turn left.
It'd be something to be able to play an instrument like he did that bass guitar. Destination up there on the right. You see that little red flag. So we don't have much further to go. Yeah,
Keep
4
right.
miles. What the thing says. Yep. We'll get this load unloaded. We're building up our money. I got
Get ready to turn
118,000.
right.
But we need about 250 to 300,000 before I'll venture
Turn
out
right.
on my own and buy me a truck.
This is where it ends.
Pull-in parking, so it'll be pretty easy. That white area is where we got to park, and it'll turn green when I got my load sitting in there just right. There it is. And I'll come around this side. You may be able to see the gear come out like the lower that trailer. There it is. And where we go. Yeah, did all right. And we got up to level 10. So we're going to have some experience points to put down. Now I got 4 experience points on the long distance and 1 in the other 3. Let's see, and I got 2 to spin. And I want to spin one right there. Yeah. And, well, I must have put 2 right there. Dadgummit, I only wanted to put 1 in there. Well, I've already done it now, as far as I know. I can't change it. Maybe you can. I don't know. I'm not going to wait. Oh, I got an email. Let's see what my email says. We can help you grow. Oh, the bank wants to loan me $500,000. You know, I want to think about that. I've never done it. I've never used that. And it's there to be used. I just might borrow some money. I'll have to consider it. Yeah, I will. But for now, I'm going to tell you so long. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the ride along with me. I enjoyed talking to you, and you take care, and I will catch you on the next reload. Old Swab saying